In North Dakota, lawmakers there have revived a bill to increase the interstate's speed limit from 75 to 80 miles per hour. The House voted on the passed and amended version of the Senate bill, which deals with speeding violations, the use of safety belts, and traffic fines and penalties. Governor Doug Burgum vetoed a bill last month that would have increased the speed limit to 80 miles per hour. With this bill, lawmakers are hoping to promote several key elements of vehicle safety while also increasing the speed limit and improving the seatbelt law. The entire time we're working on that Senate bill, it was under the context that we would be dealing with 80 miles per hour. When the governor vetoed that, we decided to put in that bill so we could still deal with those speeding fines in such a way that made sense with 80 miles per hour, said Representative Ben Compliment, a Republican from West Fargo. The bill will now go back to the Senate for amendments. The North Dakota Senate killed a resolution on Monday dealing with term limits for state lawmakers and the governor. The resolution would have increased the cap on the number of years someone could serve in a single chamber for 8 to 12 years. Currently, the state's lawmakers can't serve more than 2 terms in each chamber. Voters approved a term limit ballot measure in November. Term limits, in my mind, are what the people decide. I've said it many times in my own race to defeat an incumbent. All of us have a 4-year term, and the people get to decide if we would have another, said Senator Judy Estenson, Republican from Warwick. A floor amendment was also voted on, and that failed. All of this means that this resolution will no longer be seen again during this session. The North Dakota House successfully overridden Governor Burgum's veto on the approval voting system in one North Dakota city. The city of Fargo has used approval voting for their city elections that include the mayor and city commissioners since 2020. This legislation would do away with approval voting in the city of Fargo. Governor Burgum vetoed it, saying it blatantly infringes on local control and the ability of residents in home rule cities to determine which method of local city election is best for their communities. But legislators say that's not a concern to voters. I've not received one email from any constituent out of Fargo. That tells me how much they really care about this. I think we need to follow suit and do the override, said Representative Bill Tweet of Hazen. The bill will now go back to Senate, where they would need a 2/3 vote to override his veto.